Everybody has the same desire because they all ask the same question when they get off stage, which is, how did I do? We all want to feel like we have value, that we matter, and that what we're doing is making a difference no matter who we are or how accomplished we are. And it makes a really great reminder that we need to use our power to do that for others every single day and to take a hot minute to do it for ourselves too, because everybody has that desire.
Super excited today. We are here at the Champions Business Conference, and we got a champion up on stage with us. We got Kim Walsh Phillips. Round of applause. And Kim is definitely a champion. Let me formally introduce her. She's the founder of Powerful Professionals, a multi-seven-figure business entrepreneur named 475 in the Inc. 5000, and a best-selling author of 2 books. An in-demand speaker.
Now three, by the way.
Oh, now 3?
3.
I got to up. Oh, yeah, there we go. We'll talk about that. And she shared the stage with some amazing folks like Tony Robbins, Grant Cardone, Kevin O'Leary, Gary Vaynerchuk. So if everybody can give me a warm who you know welcome for Kim Walsh Phillips. Kim, thanks for being here with us.
It's so fun. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So, okay, I want to know from you, tell me, as the founder of Powerful Professionals, right? Can you share with us what inspired you to start that and, start your own coaching and education company?
I ran a marketing agency for 20 years, and I did the same thing most of us do, work more and more hours trying to make things work until I was so burnt out I couldn't do anymore. And when I finally made the switch from getting paid by the hour to getting paid for my value, which was a multiple of that.
Yeah, let's hit that. Let's go.
Then I was able to grow my agency to a place of automation. It attracted buyers. In 90 days, I'd sold my company. And so I knew I needed to show other people how I did it so that they could do it too. So there would never be somebody suffering like I did. So my entire mission is to eradicate the hustle and grind 24/7 culture and give people time, money, and space while they multiply their impact and still have a life.
Time, money, and space, a little bit of cash flow. Is that what we're talking about?
That's right.
Okay, so hold on. So you said that you sold your company in 90 days?
Yes, from the decision, the release to God, to sign in the final DocuSign, 90 days.
Wow.
Yes.
Dang, that's got to be a record or something. That's pretty good.
When I finally said, okay, I'm ready, 3 companies made an offer that week.
Holy smokes.
So hold on, because I know, selling a company is not an easy thing, right? And it doesn't always just normally kind of fall into place, right? What was that like? I mean, how you've never sold a company before, right?
I had not sold a business before, no.
Okay, so was it help that you had? Was it just things?
Was it who you know? Was it people?
Was it who you know?
So I had a really good consultant. You may have heard of him before, Kevin O'Leary from Shark Tank.
Oh, okay, yep.
He was a client at the He was a client at the time, and he gave me a few pointers on what to do in the acquisition process when a company was being acquired. It was invaluable advice. And I already had a reputation in the market. All 3 that made the offer knew who I was. So, yeah, it was amazing.
All right. So we got to slow down for just a moment. So how do you get in the circle with Kevin O'Leary? Like, how did that come about? And you built a relationship with him and the trust and all of that. So talk to me about that.
So something really interesting you can do, any celebrity that offers a speaking engagement fee, you can pay that speaking engagement fee and spend time with that person.
Oh, dang.
So there was a group of
entrepreneurs. That's good.
Yeah.
That's a good little tip.
It is. So a group of a dozen of us split Kevin O'Leary's speaker fee and brought him in for the day to talk to us and work with us.
Wow.
And when we were going around the room, I came prepared. I knew he was an ROI guy. And so when I introduced myself, I said, I do direct response social media, which means within 7 days, we have a 3.14 return on every dollar invested. And he said, you're a social media person who knows numbers? Yeah, he goes, I want you to work for me. I want you to work for my Shark Tank clients, and I want you to come on the show.
Oh,
and
let's go.
Yeah. That's right. So, and I was glad that I had witnesses in the room because I had to look back on him like, did that just happen? Yeah, so he became a client that day.
That's pretty cool. So I just got to know, because we're on the subject, he's pretty tough on the show.
Yeah,
right?
but not really. He's all numbers.
Yeah.
We have similar philosophies. My big one is it's math, not magic. That's his too. Like, I don't want the fluff. Give me
Yeah.
the numbers. So we got along really, really well.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like his saying where he talks about if it's not working, take it behind the barn and shoot
Shoot it.
Yeah,
Mhm,
you got to
that's
take it
right.
behind the barn and shoot
That's
it.
you gotta take
So
it
yours
behind
was
the barn.
obviously working in 90 days. You launched and sold it. So that's
Yes,
awesome.
mhm.
So what happened after that?
So I took a majority of the money I got for selling the company. I knew how to buy media because that's what we did, Facebook ads agency. I used it all to send traffic to a webinar I had that was high performing. And within 1 year, we went from the 32 clients at our agency to 11,000 customers at Powerful Professionals.
Wow, I can't even do the percentage in my head.
Look.
Yeah.
Hey, Mark, we need her help, man. 'cause we got this little webinar thing, this little automated webinar thing, man. We're trying to get some people in there. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh. That's what we do.
That's what you do. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I like
Boom.
that. I like that.
Wow, wow. So you've got a book, and I'm going to read it because I probably would get it wrong. The Ultimate Guide to Instagram for Business.
Yes.
Right? And so it's providing advice for businesses that are getting started with Instagram. And I have to admit sheepishly that I have never, I think, personally used Instagram. But so it's a little confusing to me. Can you describe what are some of the tips that you would give to people that are getting started in Instagram?
If Today Show, Good Morning America, Fox News all called me and said, can you come on tomorrow? I'd be like, yes. I'll get any plane, do all the things. And yet there are more people on Instagram that you could reach right now than all three of those stations. So
No
if
way.
you're not leveraging that platform, there's over 1 billion people.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you're not leveraging that platform as this way to grow your business, you're missing out on a huge market. And what's really amazing about it is because the posts, you can't include links. It follows a philosophy I talk about, which is the MOM, because this one knows best, philosophy that we're going to be a magnet for our perfect prospects. So in a post on Instagram, you're going to attract that right fit client. Oh, we're going to get them to opt in. In our bio link, we're going to include a free gift. And then the final M is monetize. On the thank you page for the free gift, we're going to make them an offer, either to book a call, register for a webinar, buy a product, sign up for a service. So you're building the relationship in a platform where people are more likely to trust what you say.
And you said mom?
Mom.
Right? Mom. Yes,
Magnet,
I love it.
opt-in, monetize.
I love it. That's my
That
favorite.
that like I can't wait to go clip this.
Yes.
Okay, once it's all done, I'm gonna clip that right there.
Just clip it.
That's a good clip. That's a good reel right there. Okay, so I've heard a lot about with the Facebook and all of this and the ads is kind of not doing as what it used to do and keeping up with.
I would not agree with that statement.
No, okay.
no.
Tell me about that.
I mean, crappy marketing is crappy marketing.
Oh, I got you. I had that. Like
Most
literally.
do.
Can I tell you a quick
Yes,
story?
of course.
I hired somebody to do something, and I hired a freelancer off of Upwork to do some ads.
Yes.
It turned out awful, and literally, when you say crappy marketing, it was literally crappy. So I don't know what was happening, but the ads were going to like these trolls. Absolute trolls who literally would comment the most nasty, gross, disgusting, like literally pictures of crap.
Yeah.
And they would say, hey, why are you crapping on my news feed? You're crapping on my news. And they would post this, and it was just disgusting. So I'm like, take the ad down. This is crazy. What is going on?
So you can do something instead. You can create a filter with any words that are popping up in your spam that will prevent people from commenting, but it will still keep the engagement algorithm going, which is what you actually want, because it reduces your acquisition cost.
Oh, okay. So you do want some engagement.
You definitely want engagement.
But you don't want people posting poop.
No. And I mean, you got that. Being a female on there, I get inappropriate comments. It just happens that way. But you can create filters so they can't even post. Yeah.
Unless you're promoting Squatty Potty or something. Right?
Squatty
I
potty.
still don't think you want the picture of the outcome. You know what I'm saying? I don't think we do.
Touche.
All right, so you've shared the stage with some of the biggest names in the business and
Yeah.
personal development, Tony Robbins, Grant Cardone. Tell us some of the key takeaways you've gained from these experiences being on stage with these folks.
Everybody has the same desire because they all ask the same question when they get off stage, which is, how did I do?
Ah.
We all want to feel like we have value, that we matter, and that what we're doing is making a difference no matter who we are or how accomplished we are. And it makes a really great reminder that we need to use our power to do that for others every single day, and to take a hot minute to do it for ourselves too, because everybody has that desire.
Yes, and I love that. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So with the success that you've reached, what has separated you from, let's say, everybody else in this room who wants to reach that success? Like, is there one thing in particular, or maybe a quality or something that you could pinpoint?
Yeah, I wouldn't say that I'm more successful than anybody in this room. So that is my only success measure is what I want to go after each and every day. And for me, allowing my fear to be there, but not allow my regret is my number one goal every day. So I want to end the day without a regret that I didn't do something that I would have wanted to do. And I am on a fast path because I don't reinvent the wheel, right? So if someone has done the thing that I want to do, I'm going to find them, I'm going to get a copy of their blueprint, and I'm going to follow it. I don't waste any time reinventing wheels. I'm always looking for the fast path. Who's the smartest person in the thing I'm trying to accomplish, and how can I get access to them? And that has served me incredibly well. Also, how can I give value to people now that I'm going to want to partner with later? That has also been very valuable. And then what way am I thinking right now that doesn't align with who I want to be in the future? So the person I want to be in the future is this massive woman of impact who reaches a lot of people all the time, has total joy, lots of fun. Okay, how does she think? How do I think now that isn't in alignment with her that I want to work on next, so I can get to that mindset space before I'm even there?
So visualization of it is, or do you also do any like vision boards and stuff like that?
I don't do vision boards, but I love for people that it is. I really am into a process that's called the thought switch. What is my thought now? What do I want my thought to be? And what are the micro thoughts I could think in the process to get me to that thought change?
Got it. To the shift. Tell me about the shift. Tell me about this right here.
Well, the shift is that is the purpose of my life. And that is that process of taking people from where they are now to making a slight shift to where they want to go. And oftentimes it means shifting away from what the people around them are doing, thinking, and saying. And we talk about leveraging your impact and value so that you're not getting paid by the hour. You can scale quickly without sacrificing you. And so it's about getting paid more and making money while you sleep and still having a life.
I like that. That sounds good to me. Like when you said all of that, it just brought some warm over me. I just felt really good when you said that. You know what I'm saying? Making some money while you sleep. You just sitting there just.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Mailbox money.
Yeah, I like that. Okay, so when you made that shift from being hourly to being paid what you're worth, okay, well, let me ask you this. A lot of people, okay, that's a hard shift for them to make.
Yes.
Right? Because we deal with a lot of people that get let go from corporate America, and I'm always trying to preach and talk to them about, listen, if corporate America, if the company's not going to hire you, you need to hire yourself. And that's what I tell people. But there's this shift like to become an entrepreneur and stuff like that. So how easy was that for you? And talk to me about that.
I am consistently working on the mindset around getting paid what I'm worth. I think we all are. And I had to unlock where that thought process came from, how I want it to change, how I want it to morph. But I do know, let me give you a quick example. So we're away on vacation at Disney. We land. My daughter had a little bit of sniffle. I thought it was just allergies. We land, and she's so sick, like really ill. We bring her right to the hotel room. She feels hot. She can't breathe. She's, all the things. So I'm like, I do not want to bring her to an urgent care here in the community. We're going to sit there for hours, exposed to all sorts of stuff. I look online, and there's an urgent care doctor who will come to your hotel room and actually treat your child in the hotel room. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. So I booked the call. 7 a.m., she's in the room, sees my daughter, says she has strep. Awesome. Gives her a shot of steroids, gives her an antibiotic. She's going to be great within the day. She already feels better. She tells me how much it is. It's $325. She was in my room for 20 minutes, paid her the money. If I'd taken her to urgent care, it would have been $35 copay. I paid $325, right? A 10x price, and I was grateful. And so what I'm always looking at is what value can I bring to somebody that they're willing to 10x their payment to me on, and that's the amount I'm going to ask for.
I like that.
Yeah.
So what do you think is one of those things? Is is there a commonality? Is it convenience? It sounds like convenience was that. You see Amazon blow up because of convenience, right?
Yeah.
Package shows up at your door, stuff like that. Is there anything else that you've seen be a commonality?
And Amazon, it's the ability to solve headaches quickly because you can find the exact thing. So it's even the searchability. You don't have to go trying to see, does this thing exist? For my clients, I solve a problem that they want to scale beyond word of mouth and referral. And so they have felt in their life they haven't had control of the growth of their business. They are waiting to stop being the best kept secret out there, and they're ready to have quick, fast-paced scaling. And so what we do is we unlock the ability that they can build their company quick and as fast as they want.
Mark, you hear what she's saying? Yeah. You see you doing it? Yeah. We might need a little something. We're going to talk about, you know what I'm saying?
We're going to chat.
I like you said, unlock it, snap your fingers like that.
That's right.
Yep.
I like that. So rapid growth, okay. And is most of it using the social media ads and marketing and things like that?
Not all, because it depends on where your right fit is. So some of it might be doing podcasts every single week. That might be the right thing.
Okay.
Launching a book. It could be a webinar. It could be a LinkedIn automated campaign. It really does matter on who your audience is, where they're at, and what your overall goals are.
Oh, so you mess around with LinkedIn too?
Yeah, for sure.
That's where I stay at. You know what I'm saying? Like LinkedIn, I'm locked in. So I appreciate that. So tell me about some of the automation on LinkedIn. I'd like to hear about that.
There is, we have a plug-in campaign that we run that's automated that every single day gives me 1,000 new leads directly from LinkedIn.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dang.
With no ad spend.
What's your favorite platform? Which one do you get the most cash flow out of?
Facebook and Instagram are
Yeah.
the best for us because they're so scalable, and I have such a big audience on those platforms now. But for my clients, it varies because it really does depend on the individual.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, guys, let's give a round of applause. Kim Walsh Phillips. I think we're almost out of mics. Kim, what's the best place for the audience to connect with you?
Yeah, well, I would love to give them lots of free goodies all around my new book, which is theshiftbookbonus.com. And they'll find me, my contact information, and lots of good free stuff from us.
I love it. I love it. You know, one last question I have for you, because you're going to be speaking today at the conference.
Yeah.
You want to give us a little preview?
Yeah. Well, if you want to scale fast, if you want to quickly identify your right fit client, how you're going to be the authority, celebrity, and expert in your space, how you're going to switch yourself out of your business so you make money while you sleep, and how you turn your first client sale into many client sales, then you're not going to want to miss my session.
Let's go. Let's rock. Let's roll. Let's go. She's going to help you bring a little more of that.
That's right. That's right.
You know what
I
I'm
do.
saying?
That's right.
Let's go.
Perfect.
Thanks for listening to the Who You Know Show podcast. My name is Trevor Houston, and if you've enjoyed this episode, consider subscribing wherever you listen and leave us a positive review to help us keep the mics on in the studio. Until next week, that's the show. It's all about who you know.